September 24th, over 100 vessels are going to hit the water to answer the call for the 4th annual Red River Paddle Challenge. Brad Friesen is the race director and with us now early. Good morning.
Good morning, Marcy.
So we usually talk every year about the race. How's it looking for 2022?
Oh, it's looking great. Hopefully we can get a nice weather for the next weekend, but it's looking great. We have a lot of paddlers signed up for this year's edition with even more boats on the water than previous years. So it's going to be an exciting start and exciting finish as well.
So I said over 100 vessels. How does it compare to your most ever?
Yeah, so last year we had, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, 140, I believe, participants. And a lot of them were spread across different boats. We had 40 of those people in dragon boats. This year we're close to the same numbers, but less people in dragon boats and more into solo boats and tandem boats, with the solo kayak being the most popular boat this year.
Oh, cool.
So it's, yeah.
And to remind people, they can kayak, canoe, paddleboard.
Anything you want, as long as it's human powered. If you can paddle it, you can race it. So we've got, like you say, canoe, kayak, stand-up paddleboard. We've got rowing boats participating. There is one dragon boat, and yeah, anything else. If you want to build something and paddle it and go to Lockport on it, sure.
How are you finding that people are engaging with the race in a different way as it's grown over the years now?
We're starting to see more people, especially the regulars, and even some of the new people get out more to paddle locally to train for the events, which is awesome because we're seeing more people out on the Red River and the Assiniboine River. We're seeing a lot of questions about, where can I go and paddle? So it's awesome. It's people are getting active and getting out and paddling on our waters.
What surprises people about the ability to be able to paddle the Red?
It's kind of, I don't know if it's had a bad rap maybe in recent years, but it's, a lot of people, they want to go kayaking. They think, oh, let's go to the Whiteshell. Let's go somewhere really nice. Well, people are kind of surprised when they realize we have access points within the city that they can go out and go for an evening paddle and come back home. What's
the reality of what that is like if they do go out for a casual paddle in the city in the evenings? How late in the season can you do that?
It's going to really depend on sort of your comfort levels. But I mean, the fall, even to October, we still get very nice weather. You have to be careful because the weather changes and the water temperatures start to cool off. So, with a little preparation, there's people that paddle to the end of October.
What are the ideal conditions? You were saying hopefully you'll have good conditions on the river for the race on the 24th. What's ideal for you?
No wind.
Yeah, huge, right?
Keep the winds a minimal, no rain. If it rains, paddlers, they're going to get cold, they're going to get wet, which will just make things a lot harder.
How is you yourself do endurance paddle competitions? How's that going? What's your biggest highlight been since we would have last talked? Probably a year ago, Brad.
Yeah, I had a couple big races myself this year. I took part in the inaugural Mississippi 140, which is a 140-mile race down in Minnesota.
Wow.
Which was cool. I won that one for paddleboards. I was first place for that. And then the big one I did was the Yukon 1000, which is a 1,000-mile race starting in Whitehorse and ends up in northern Alaska, north of Fairbanks.
Wow, it sounds amazing. It must have been beautiful.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Have paddle sports here grown in Manitoba?
I think so, yeah. We see more people, getting out paddling. Kind of since the pandemic, really. More people are getting out, getting active, whether it's, any outdoor sports, biking, hiking, paddling. Seeing a lot more people. I
even got up on a paddleboard this year. I was quite proud. I might have been on my knees for most of it.
Maybe you should come to Lockport with us.
I think I'd come in last. But there's something about being on the water. And also there's so much tech now that makes the paddleboards more stable than like if people are thinking back, when they were first coming out.
Yes.
Because I know I tried it for work at some point at Fort White, and I was like, wow, my abs are not in shape for this. But I found I was on a larger, more stable one this time, and I had a really enjoyable time.
That's great.
Yeah. What do people need to know if they want to try out, if they want to sign up, rather, for the Red River Paddle Challenge?
Yeah, so I think we have about 5 spots left. We're getting close to our capacity, but you can sign up online through the redriverpaddlechallenge.com, and all the event information is on there as well. If you're curious about the event too, I should mention we had a documentary video produced last year that sort of talks about the event and shows you what it's like to participate.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being up early this morning, and congrats on all of your incredible races in the past year.
Thanks, Marcy.
That's Brad Friesen, founder and race director of the Red River Paddle Challenge. Takes place on Saturday, September 24th.